It has been a minute since we have been in Baldur's Gate, but we're back at it. We're gonna have completely forgotten how to play this game, but let's get on with it. Let's do the thing. Anybody want to have a chit chat? Any chit chats? No. Jeez, I am running out of camp supplies. What the shit?
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Hell yeah, rope.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily. His tail.
Best dog. What a great way to start the game. Been a minute since I've done a video game stream. That's right. We just arrived in Last Light. Oh, Strange Ox is looking a little bit worse for wear. My goodness. Old man Felonius coming in with a rate of 3. How's it going, old man?
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom. Certain wasn't this.
Hi, Willow Dance.
Amidst the darkness.
Thanks for coming in with old man Felonius' raid. And Moosey Fate 1, welcome in. That's a very Canadian name. I hope you are also Canadian. If not, perhaps you should consider it. This is the dawning of the raid of Felonius. Let the sun shine in. But Felonius, it's the evening over here. Ain't no sunshine here. Mr. Felonius, how was your stream? What were you doing? What did you get up to? Looks like you were being a trash panda in the kitchen. Ooh, leftover pot pie and a phyllo. Breaded sausages too. Sounds delicious. Love a cooking stream. Folks, for those of you that don't know me, I spend half of my time cooking, lately more than half of my time cooking, and the other few bits of my time playing video games on stream. My name is Mealtime with Dad. I'm a variety streamer here from Alberta, Canada. Been streaming now for about 5 months. So if you like cooking, gaming, British accents, humor that ranges from extraordinarily lewd to just a bit of tongue-in-cheek, consider throwing down a follow. And if you don't like any of those and you are followed, unfollows are free as well. But how are you all doing, folks? If you need to raid and run, totally understand. But if you plan to stick around, I'd love to get to know you. Please feel free to introduce yourselves.
Very well. Please, I just want to be alone. It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my
Folks, just a heads up, we've got some ads rolling in about 5 minutes time. They will run for a full 3 minutes. That will give us an hour of ad-free streaming. Dirty, dirty ads. Dirty, dirty consumerism. Also, if you'd like to listen to this stream without sound, we do have closed captions. Just click on down on the little CC thing in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Don't know where it is on mobile, but you might be able to find it.
How couldn't he be? If they didn't kill him when we ran, they probably will once they get to Moonrise. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him.
From what I've heard, they probably killed and eaten him. In that order, if he's lucky.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
We'll save that line for the Dastardly Dad playthrough, where I will just be the most unimaginably evil bastard you could imagine.
Better be, or I'm a dead man walking. Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man. Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
The Absolute's taken him then. No question about it.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Come on, we need to talk to Floric.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
This guy's crusty as fuck, Jesus Christ.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Pretty as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
She called me pretty. Oh. Hey, Brian, thanks for month 5 out of 5 of subscriptions. Appreciate you, man. How's your weekend going?
All's well that ends not.
Impressive specimen. Better off stuffed than stalking me, I don't.
My weekend has been, well, I've been besieged. Jesus Christ, all of these guys are failing their nature
Kind
checks.
of trophy. Well, I'm not impressed.
Draw more than wicked. Straight from the story.
I've been beset upon
It took a very
by laundry, besieged on all sides by clothes that need to be folded and hung.
What now?
So I basically spent most of my weekend doing that when I wasn't cradling my head in just pain. Like I had a horrific migraine on Friday, which stopped me streaming. And then I forgot to schedule one on Saturday.
Welcome to our humble...
Oops.
Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have
You been
a
up to much, man?
right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam. We were all like, whoa.
Ever heard
Dude, I got a new microphone arm for my desk, an overhead one. I used to have like a low profile one that came in under my monitors,
Who's that?
but it was annoying the hell out of me because when I wasn't using it, I'd have to swing it in front of one or my other monitor.
Neither here nor there.
But the overhead one, now I can just lift up and instead I can just bash my head on it instead.
Huh?
It also stops me from whacking the gain control of my microphone
Sorry, kid.
with my shoulders.
Forget about us begrudgers and bruisers.
So yeah, pretty
From
happy
the
with that
look of
outcome.
things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it?
Oh, here come the ads.
Hope he makes it out of this mess with his
Yeah, not hitting the gain knob on my mic is a huge one, because it's very easy just to accidentally rub against it and make it turn. Sometimes all the way down, sometimes beyond the max.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Well, let's just crush this check with overwhelming bonuses.
I mean, maybe. I guess it is kind of old. Here. Birds of a feather.
Rude. Who the fuck are you calling old, kid?
Don't be shy. Have. What are you looking for?
What you got, kiddo? The Ring of Infinite Wishes. The exterior of this ring is roughly carved with nonsensical runes. The Ring of Resistance to Ants. A glob of tree sap studded with dead ants occupies the space where this ring's stone once sat. The Ring of Lekinesis. A small pebble swings from a length of fishing line tied to this copper ring. Very nice. The Spoon of Saltiness. When salting food, the bearer of this shadow-cursed utensil will always add too little, or too much, but never the right amount. Truly, the deviousness is top tier. The Sending Shell. Faint whispers creep from this sending shell when you hold it close, yet the method of sending messages from it is unclear. Fishing Rod of Alertness. The wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless something unexpected happens. I forgot they added things to his items. The decanter of nearly endless water. This decanter can, in fact, sometimes run out of endless water. However, it will definitely regain its properties the next day. The day after, for sure. And then finally, the ultimate weapon in Baldur's Gate. The Arrow of Sparrow Slaying. A magic weapon meant to slay a particular kind of creature. Sparrows, in this case. The arrow will grievously wound sparrows it hits. The poor wee winged fellows. A delightful set of items to procure from this gentleman, the young man.
Pleasure doing premium trinkets and doodahs.
Don't mind if I do.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
Hey, soldier.
No, don't want to talk. No.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom. Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
One lost soldier among thousands.
As I do want to talk to Karlak.
find Damon. I'm going to get a hug. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
I already gave her the bit of infernal iron.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Aloe oil, made from the succulent flowering plant. This oil, wow! This oil is wow. This oil is about as useful on your journey as a false nose to a clown protest group.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead.
Now take it and sell it.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Thanks for the lurk, makers.
I should speak up.
There you are. Well, two things. Good news.
Ew, no. Good news, please, my good man.
I'm doing better, makers. Yourself?
One more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlek to...
Touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's
The
do
magical
this thing.
Kiki's graced my stream.
I think you'll want to hear the bad news.
Makers is watching some Marvel comic universe
Sure. But first,
because I need some fascist punching in my life.
please.
Just go out in the streets, makers. They're everywhere now. Coming out of the woodwork.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlek, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow, and I can't fix it.
You bulk up
I'm
trying to
not
get
sure
inspo.
anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that will let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Jesus, I'm waiting to go to my parents' house and have roasted turkey for dinner.
well. All right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you.
You also stress knit a scarf.
I can't believe it. Thank
He
you.
says, I tried everything to get my weight up, and nothing works other than eating junk.
It's the least I could do. Before you go,
Get yourself an office job, Kiki. Once you stop standing for most of your day, you will gain a astronomical amount of weight in a alarmingly short amount of time. I say this from personal experience.
But the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all.
I used to, and then I stopped.
Too cold to
And then I
sustain
got fat.
metals like the ones inside you.
My bad.
Have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this
Maker says, I have a sedentary job and eat like a foot player. I might be on my 17 food player. Well, fuck you.
than you think.
Fuck you and your easy to come by thinness.
Force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Well, then we're just on opposite sides of the unhealthiness on that spectrum, makers. Then we both suck. How's that? Do you feel better now?
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Yeah, BMI is body mass index. Basically, it uses your weight and your height to calculate a number, which is a wildly inaccurate way to measure how healthy you are, but it is used sometimes and can be used for things. It often gets overused as a metric for health, though.
The best day! Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Not always. Not this. I'm sorry. But this one is mine. But
He says, I eat like shit. McDonald's, fast food, and fried foods a lot. But my stomach also makes it hard to eat a lot. But I have to have snacks at work or else my stomach will hurt me so much that I double over in pain.
And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Oh, I like you, such an adorable little bean.
Nope. Thanks so much for asking, though. Let's not fight, all right? I've just gotten a good turn. I want to ride that till the wagon wheels fly off.
Salutations.
Oh, okie dokie. We're gonna do one of these, one of these, one of these. And then we're gonna do one of these. I'm gonna talk to this boy over here. Weirdo Ox. But first, I'm gonna do it a solid. And throw it some healing.
Where does it hurt? Take you. Take you.
You're welcome, Weirdo Ox.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know.
Hey, going to playing Palia finally. I've downloaded a Loft. I might start playing that. It looks cozy as fuck.
Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Good little hero. Scurry on now. I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires. Toodaloo.
Well then, goodbye, strange cow. Have a lovely day with your thoughts of murder and butchery.
Think you can take me on?
I didn't mean to do that. What party I like? Kiki.
What's up for discussion?
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
It's like playing chess with my son.
Useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
I see that glint in your eyes. You've a strategy in mind. The same one as me, I'd wager. Exactly what I was about to suggest.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Hell is wherever I take it. I just call it hope, remember? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master, but is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details, but of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Fucking beam me up, Scotty motherfucker. Get back here.
Propaganda at the finest.
Drider doing the God's work. The Absolute's clean.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Time to converse with the most important character here, His Majesty.
Hiss! I say hiss!
I say yes, I say.
And yet you harm me by your very presence.
God's damn you, humans!
You're in it. I'll allow it.
So after I raided, my computer hung, and then I had to eat, clean the kitchen, and finally I'm back, stuffed to the gills with bachelor chow. Very nice. Big approve. When I took my son up to the city to go on vacation, I bought a whole bunch of like Chinese food from the local Chinese supermarkets, stuff that I could throw in my bamboo steamers. So I've just been subsisting on basically dim sum for the last 3 days. It's been wonderful.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss. I slinked, of course. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
I really admire how much character they put into the animal characters.
Forever. Since we don't have forever, I wager the memory will have to do. And then, like roaches, the troubles all came crawling back. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. He wants more than her loyalty. He wants her soul. She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. Then Raphael collects another trophy, and Mole sells her independence to the hells. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mole would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Let's see if we get this. Oh, we got this.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Very well. Let's see what this does. No traps, please.
If death, fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Maybe I need more pockets.
A series of names have been scratched out, one after the other, on the inside of the ring. The last word, untouched, is not a name. It simply reads, "Mine." Plain, unadorned note. The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be on Baldur's Gate 10 days ago, but that blasted tall housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn something more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place.
I missed that! Awesome!
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find it. What I won't do is send anyone keeping an eye on these children from Elturel. Maybe not, Mum.
This place is awesome! There's so much stuff!
And I suspect she's sacrificed everything to achieve that.
Can't keep me out.
Apparently I can pick this without pissing anyone off. Okay then. Innkeeper's Journal. Let's have a look. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred, only to find the entire masonry had been raided, and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell me, but I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric Thorm has promised any who do not convert. Steal all the booze, all the camp supplies will be mine. Oh hey, it's Roland.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Oh, it's you. I'd recognize that self-righteous tone anywhere. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo were taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
I wonder how his back's feeling after whipping around 15 times in the same conversation.
I need a quick word.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
Yeah, but at least he's very limber. Let us read The Way of the Wanderer. How to convey that which I know deep within myself to be true. Would that I could bring each of you reading these words into this head of mine, this heart of mine, feeling as one. Perhaps then I could speak what words fail to describe. That home isn't home unless you're far from home. That love isn't love unless it unleashes you. That the sky is infinitely big as long as you can always see it. Do I make sense? I think not. But perhaps the peripatter of these words, the peripatetic patter of these words can create some rhythm approximating the joy of feet on road with naught but everything ahead.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Yes, we wait. If we're called to join the fight against Kefir, with the true soul, we will land the final blow.
Please.
No! I want the book! I don't want your hero!
Very good health.
Well, I do want your hero, but that's a different thing.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira
Aristocracy.
smiles at you knowingly.
You'll have to tell me your gender first before I call you a good boy or a good girl.
You know more of the herb than I do, it seems.
Well, Aristocracy, thank you for sharing with me. You are a very good boy. I hope you had a wonderful weekend.
Bottoms up.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you.
All it takes is a simple mouse click on the good boy, good girl redeem to unleash the sultry dad voice.
Look around you. Good men, good women.
Papi.
Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave.
My weekend's been pretty good as well.
I have no choice.
Just mainly housekeeping stuff.
Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself.
And then I forgot to schedule a stream on Saturday, so I thought, fuck it, we'll just take the day off.
I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General
Love some Baldur's Gate 3. I don't play the top-down games so much, but I do love the story in this game.
He has become, in fact,
One of the first games I ever played on computer was Baldur's Gate 2, which is like a fixed isometric camera angle.
intent on destroying Baldur's Gate.
But the story was incredible.
An arrow through his eye myself. Only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, There's always hope. You are that hope. There is only one outcome that interests me. Killing Getherick Thorm and ensuring that it sticks this time. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Getherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2 had 250 hours of gameplay in the base game, and then they released an X-Pack with another 100. Back in the golden days of gaming.
To make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Getherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
Let me take the frickin' book. It's right there. Oh my god. I hate this book so much.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Ketherick. And with
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Action, not reaction. Repositioning.
There we go.
Have a lot on my mind. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Seems someone's been
As an act of apology for the friend I snapped at the other day, I bought a round of hot chocolate. Tried to teach them the art of making a strong curative potion. They looked at the recipe, the hot chocolate, and lastly me. They left. Then they left without a word. Vituperative little shit.
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
Extracts needed. Ashes of balm, salts of chasm creeper, or of gnarled tree bark, or of anything really. Method. Oh, just mix them together in a big bowl. Who gives a damn? When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. 3 days living without pain would maybe cure this senseless brain. I've got to return to the platinum scale. Stop spending my time so frivolously and try something, anything. I need this pain to be gone. Can't take it.
On my way.
An old map of the region, which was corrected by hand as the surroundings were explored. The notes include: the entrance to the city is blocked by a powerful curse. Moonrise, the hub of wickedness. Toll house, embankment, point of attack. Distillery, supplies. Abandoned house. The shadows lengthen. By the way, Plebistocracy, we are reading every freaking book we come across.
10 yards tall, the way Zevlor spoke of you. Cerith, Scout,
Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
What I won't do
Have I read this? Flow of the Kionthar. Here you find a rich history of the Kionthar River. Evidently it flowed through a half-dozen settlements, more and more springing up over time, and the picture this book evokes is that lasts 100 years. One of barges drifting over the orange water under a burning autumn sky, and the barges smelling of casked wine, salted pork, exciting spices, less exciting spices like rosemary, which is still fragrant and nice but altogether not terribly exciting, and children running barefoot by the banks, waving to the grinning, sweating sailors from their play among the river reeds. A harper's testimonial, the last stand of Ketheric Thorm, chosen of Shar. A pursuant text describes a battle between Ketheric Thorm's faithful and magical harper forces. I do not know what magic the Dark Justiciars summoned to our plane, but if it came from the Weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers. For 3 days their darkbolts cleaved our ranks, and on the 3rd day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered the battle.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows...
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse. She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Jayla's doing her best, but...
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
If you have an
Rude.
alternative in mind, please do propose it.
That's a great way to get fisted talking to strangers like that.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
The plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help?
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. Thank you.
We may know a way through.
One letter. Let us see. Objective: to obtain information about the current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharon enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed, Grand Duke Elton. Okay.
Snooping around the House of Healing.
Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness. His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
If he does, he isn't sane.
If you have an alternative in mind, please
There
do
seems to
propose
be
it.
some kind of document proceeding from this gentleman's
Patience.
pantaloons.
He may know a way through the curse.
Monsters. Snuff.
No, not till I met Art, anyway.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahir?
She wants the same.
He still won't speak. Just keep
Nothing of use on his person.
his original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then. Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing. The journey back to Baldur.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Okay. Go check out the upper level. Nice little open air bar here. Lovely. Very picturesque. A bit tired now to game with friends. I think I need to lay down. Be back if I wake up before you end. As always, lurking when I see you. Appreciate that. Aristocracy. Thank you. If you end up falling asleep, have a good little nap. And have a great rest of the week if we don't see each other before the week hits. I'll probably be doing more gaming tomorrow as well after work. Because I don't have any food to cook at the moment.
Seems simple enough.
Also, folks, we have ads starting in about 4.5 minutes or so. Why no food to cook? Because I'm waiting for my next meal kits to arrive. And they will arrive on Tuesday. I have plenty of stuff in my freezer, but that doesn't really make for an interesting food and drink stream. Let's read Isabel's diary. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. This death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back.
Land the final blow.
Where the heck are... Oh, she's through here. Derp. Probably a little quick... Ooh, shiny. Oh, hello, shiny lady.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. I am a cleric of Our Lady of Silver, the moon goddess Selune. As long as I keep channeling her power, this inn stays uncursed. A defense to your offense. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite
Here come the ads, folks.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though. Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Isabel?
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Come along, Isabel.
AoE health drain? Fucking bullshit. Axe. Well, this is going to be a long fucking battle. What the AI thinks about what it's going to do. Okay.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
What the hell am I carrying that's saying set me free? I'll figure that out later. Clearly, there's something on my character that's talking to me.
On the move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Set me free.
So many.
You ready?
Hey, now.
That will. AI has to think about what to do with this character who's stuck.
This is gonna feel good.
Hi, Jaheira. Jaheira? I hardly know her. Damn it, Lizel. Not again.
Another fight. Let's go.
I feel like the skeleton on that bench in that meme about just waiting to have my turn to do something. Oh yeah, I can actually do a thing. Stab.
The general will be punished if you go quietly.
How did I knock him out? What? Oh god damn it, I have a non-lethal turned on. Alright, well he can die the next turn then. Oh, that's nice. I have an item that casts Bless whenever I heal with my Bard. So mass healing word will also mass bless my entire party. That's actually fucking sick. Good job, Isabel. You just healed and then took all that healed damage back from attacks of opportunity. Way to go. those of you new to this playthrough, we have pistols because of our Second Amendment rights.
What should I do?
I'll get absolutely dunked on by the bowman of all people. The crossbowman. Get fucking wrecked. Sorry, Manip Vidor. Collateral damage, yo.
weakness.
Time to push my luck again.
Got to move.
Should have brought more winged horrors. Bunch of scrubs. Okay. And another one bites the dust. Not looking good for the winged horrors. Wow! Because we out here kicking winged horror ass. You have wintered the soldier. Very nice. Once this combat's over, I'm going to head up. I'll be right back and go and get some junk food from a local junk food place. because I'm hungry and I can't be bothered to cook. Oh yeah, junk food. Coronary artery, more like coronary I do what I want. I know that doesn't make sense, but I said it. I'm sticking with it. You know what you should do if you're at a trail mix? Eat bacon. Definitely an appropriate substitute. Bacon is decidedly the most unhealthy form of trail mix, but it do be good. It is without equal in terms of being the most delicious form of trail mix. Bacon. Oh yeah. Combat over, levels up everywhere.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Fist Marcus, I hardly know the guy.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything?
Depends on the bacon. A lot of bacon's been shitty lately. Like 98% fatty and 2% actual meat. But don't worry, I'm sure things are going to get so much better now that the Food and Drug Agency has been put on a hard freeze.
Me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why
Soon your bacon will be 100% fatty.
I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Shifting or corpus ring. A shiny, deceptively simple band designed to look like those worn by battlefield scouts and city pickpockets alike. Yes.
What's inside?
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Don't jest. We're all closer to oblivion than you might think.
Fat to meat ratio has been so off. Don't even buy half the time wasting money. Yeah. Definitely the one you got to look at yourself before you buy.
It belongs to the goddess Shar. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories. Moon and shadow, light and dark, divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
A bust of Ketheric Thorm as he once was, a devotee of Selûne.
He was meant to bring balance to the Selûne, the Shah, not join them. He was the chosen one.
I want to have a word. Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, You know me already. But you'll have the honor of making up for my blunder here. I trust that you will.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
And that seems like a good point to hit up my Be Right Back screen. Got a bit of music for you. I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so, guys. Hey, makers, do me a solid and pin that for me. My fucking OBS isn't letting me pin the thing. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I have my I have the stream up on one of my screens. Duh. You're all good.
2 hours later.
Olives had a major run. Maraschino cherries, major run. No one had a run like limes. No one.
Scotch and Cinder, welcome in. What great timing. How was your stream?
He's on the floor.
Dolly Lollipop, Friendly Frogs, saying a Scotch raid, a Scotch raid, a Scotch raid, Scotch raid. Ad starting in 5 minutes. Nope, those are getting snoozed. Wasn't too bad at all. Hope you're having a great night yourself. I'm having a pretty good night. I've been off for the last few days in terms of streaming. I was crippled by a headache on Friday. Forgot to schedule a stream on Saturday. So I'm back after an unexpected 2 days off. Getting back to Baldur's Gate with increasingly dim hopes of completing this playthrough before patch 8 drops and breaks all of my mods. Well, we shall see how it goes. Scotch, thanks for the follow. I will hit you with one as well. Folks, if you are there and if you're still around and not lurking, please throw our friend Scotch and Cinder here a follow. I didn't even think my mod's being broken. The increasing panic in that message is palpable. The PNG tuber is so deep. Thank you so much, Dolly. So a lot of the stream assets on my stream are either generated with AI and then heavily edited, because if you put a gun to my head and told me to draw, well, you'd have a corpse and a bad drawing. And I've only been streaming for 5 months, so I don't have the money available to pay someone to make my assets yet. Some of my emotes were commissioned, but most of them, again, AI and then my own time in Photoshop. Lots and lots of time. Same with my PNG tuber. Totally happy to talk about any of that nerd stuff as well if anyone's interested in it. Why am I in turn-based mode? Oh, because of the shadow curse. Wait. Where's my light spell? Here it is. This turn-based mode is going to be a real piss off, actually. I have a lantern in my hideous inventory that's absolutely jam-packed with crap. When you get an upgraded tuber, are you keeping the 3, 4? No, I'm going to do a face-on angle. But I will probably actually get a fully rigged, fully 3D tuber when I do that. That's the plan, at least. Inventory management is the real gameplay loop. True. That is the absolute truth of it. Oh my god. Take the fucking lantern. What the shit?
Please help me.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna load that save game because that shouldn't have fucking happened. I don't actually know why the Shadow Curse just completely ate my asshole there. So now I'm gonna have to do that combat again. That's really annoying. What kind of run am I doing? If I don't mind you asking. Not any sort of specific like good or dirge run. I figure after patch 8 drops, I'm gonna do a dastardly dad run where I am just the most evil bastard you could possibly imagine. But in this, it's kind of make the choices that amuse me. Ugh. I spent 40 minutes in this fucking combat and now I've got to do it again. God damn it. Wait, let's see if the game didn't autosave after it. It didn't autosave after it. Well, Here we fucking go. Again. Hooray. Also, I have the Artificer and the ASMR mod installed. Also the Big Party mod, so I've cranked up the difficulty with mods as well, just to have some balance. That's BG3. More like BGF5. Baldur's Quick Save 3. Folks, we have ads rolling in a few minutes here. Also, for any frogs, Dolly Lollipop, thank you so much for the follows. You know about a Dad's Degens. If you want to see when I go live, you can hit !Discord. Also, Scotch, please introduce yourself to my little community here. I only became an affiliate because people insisted that I promote myself in their streams. And so my way of paying that forward is by insisting other people promote themselves in my streams. I saw your follow count. I know you're a little bit of a smaller channel than me. So if I can help, if I can grow your channel a bit, I'd love to. So please introduce yourself.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Tell me about your stream. Let me know you more intimately.
True soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
I've forgone balance and went straight for chaos. I love that. I love that energy. Nothing like wandering Faerun with a party of 9 messing things up. Yes, but it made some of what should have been like big centerpiece combat finales fucking laughable.
Lesser effects of the shadow curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect.
So I was like, I gotta have some form of balance here.
The curse is strongest.
However, that did mean when I went down to the Adamantine Forge, I spent 50 minutes bashing my head across the fucking steel-clad ass of that giant forge robot. It kicked the shit out of me for such a long time. That fight sucked.
But you have something he does.
And the AI being like, oh, I'm gonna go stand in the lava, really didn't help me at all either.
While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
By the way, there is a mod that will make the characters speak the lines that they only speak when you play as them. So if you want more dialogue, I strongly recommend. Because yeah, there are specific lines that the characters will only say if you play as them.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
Now, once this bit of dialogue is done, on to Scotch's intro. Well, I appreciate it. I'm a variety streamer that prioritizes workflow and productivity during the week, and RPG-based games on the weekends of decompression. Just stream for funsies and meeting new people. So Scotch, I'm gonna use my ads again. My biggest problem with mods is always that my eyes are bigger than my game's ability to handle mods. And I end up overmodding the game, not knowing I've overmodded it until I'm like 27 hours deep, and then it fucking breaks. And I'm like, well, don't know how to fix this. Guess I'm coming back to this in a year. Which is, see also, reasons why Mealtime with Dad has never finished Skyrim or Fallout 4. Or Baldur's Gate 3 for that matter. Oh, that's me. That's my primary gameplay loop. Scorch. That's not Scorch. Scotch. Mod it till it dies. Hey, real good girl. Hey, Zarshies. How's it going? How's your weekend going? Did Forge the old-fashioned way? Ooh, oh god. I've done Forge with a party of 4, and that was brutal. But with Tactician Plus installed like I do, it's still brutal.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick alive. We are all alike in her service.
Now, I'm going to be a little bit quiet during this combat because I wasn't actually planning to come out of my be right back screen for another 10 minutes or so. I'd just gone to get food and I was gonna chow down on it, but then your raid landed. I was like, well, guess I'm coming out and be right back. So now I'm going to play and eat, but I'll be a little bit quieter than usual. Folks, if anybody else in here streams, please throw up a little 07 in chat. Let us get to know you as well.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
You'd like to see me dissect Daisy? Zombies everywhere. Oh god, why has this player hogtied me and put me into their vehicle? Now I have to roleplay the part of a captive. That Daisy?
Come along, Isabel.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Sour Shoes, you just want to see me return to the old subjugate everyone and everything mealtime with dad that you know of old. Scott says, I'm gonna go look now. Get ready for bed. Have a great stream in the meantime. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Hey, if we don't see each other before the Monday hits, which by the sounds of it we won't, have a great rest of the week. And hopefully I'll catch you around when you're streaming next. Also, Sour, if you don't get tied up, were you even playing? Did it even count? Folks, we have ads starting in 10 seconds here. And then we'll be ad-free for an hour. That was his. How much the running man's eating holds true to the game, like vanilla servers. Nice. But really, what is the end game of DayZ? That's what I've never understood. Like, I get the survival aspect, but then what? You get gear, and then what? I forgot to turn off the non-lethal damage. Live, man. Just live. Ad break's finishing now. Thank you, makers, for dropping the foot lick emote as the ad break came to a close. That's a choice. A choice was made. Got angry monkeys with it. Yes, true. Listen, I'm not going to complain about Uni's butt being my chat. All right? That will never be a thing. Hey, Dolphin Chicken, how's it going? How's your weekend been treating you? I'm doing all right. Friday sucked. Sucks to a point where I had to cancel my stream because I felt like somebody was pushing iron rods into my skull via my eyes. But then I forgot to schedule a stream on Saturday, so I decided, you know what, fuck it, we'll take the day off. But here we are, Sunday, back at it again. Let's drop a dagger circle right on top of these enemies. What? He wasn't meant to be in it. God damn it.
Let me recite their demise. Of course.
Me lurking and reading, trying to get back into reading. That's a point. Maybe on Monday's stream, we'll do a story time with Dad. And we'll start reading a book. Because I won't have my meal kits for cooking streams until Tuesday. So perhaps it will be a story time stream.
Can't even catch my breath.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh my god, they are absolutely fucking Isabel this time round. This did not happen on the last load. This is unfortunate. I shit you not, my fiance showed up here with her daughter, surprised me, and they were both dressed like creepy dolls randomly on a Sunday afternoon. They turned around, I had strings I had to pull. What the actual fuck? Shoes. That's wild. Did they ever explain to you why, or they were just like, we are the dolls? It is what it is. Just randomly like, today we're just gonna be creepy. Okay. I've seen the picture. Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. Especially your fiance's daughter. Super creepy in that photo. Nice work. Oh yeah, get absolutely murdered. Makers, are you gonna post photos of said terrifying doll in the Discord? I assume you kept it because you're strange like that. No, even I. Jesus. Okay, for makers, but this is a cursed item. That's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real fucking bad. You one thing your god, so what? She bought you some fucking lich's phylactery or some shit? No! Big old nope on a rope. Jesus Christ, Isabel's gonna fucking die. I'm gonna be so mad if Isabel dies. Alright, we've got a few turns before these winged fucks get to do anything, so should be alright. So a terrifying porcelain doll that got its face painted to look like a skeleton, but so long ago it was peeling and shit. She asked the antique shop people about it and they were scared of it, and they said it's a doll you cannot separate it from. It has its own doll you cannot separate it from. And my idiot mom was like, my goth child will love this. Honey, I found you a cursed item. Do you want to see? Friend she was showing me said, no, I don't want to be in a car with that thing. It's a long drive home. Your mom bought you a fucking SCP. That's what happened there. Randomly, your mom found an SCP and decided she'd bring it home. Because that's the kind of individual your mom is.
Survival is all that matters. Time to strike.
So my mom bought it anyways and had it and paid extra to have it fucking shipped. Jesus Christ, makers. I love your stories because they never fail to be completely unhinged. And she said to my sister, who knew me better than anyone before my partner came into the picture, and she was like, Jet's gonna hate that thing. It's terrifying.
Well, so much for peace.
And mom insisted everyone was wrong and I know because I'm goth or whatever. Dumb. My sister legit bought me before Christmas. My mom got me some, quote, terrifying doll, unquote. Bought you some fucking soul vessel. Someone that was murdered. And I was confused because, yeah, I collect some weird shit, but I'm a skinny white bitch and a natural blonde. Made a running joke that I avoid scenarios that kill people in horror movies because skinny blonde white bitches die first. Yes. As far as my knowledge of SCP lore goes, interacting with an SCP does not typically bode well for the interactee. It's my understanding that it should be avoided at all costs. Oh, thank fucking Jesus I made it. Everyone made it. This dipshit's still alive though. So now we're gonna deal with him. Oh, Starion!
Mutilate them.
Isabel, I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start.
Then my mom buys me a doll, haunted doll, and I'm like, this is how it begins.
And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how
I dropped the box when I unwrapped it on Christmas because of the bad energy, man. I'm a big old skeptic, even if I'm into occulty vibes. So if I'm saying it felt bad energy, then my mom got mad and insisted on keeping it for Halloween.
Make him mortal so weak.
honey, just keep it for the season where all the spirits come out to play. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Anyway, yes, every story I tell is wildly unhinged. Correct.
Let's hope your cunning is as strong as your optimism. You're the key to all of
Your
this.
fucking mom's just out there trying to commit manslaughter without getting charged for it.
No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. And
Also, Hurricane Sandy wasn't long after that. The basement used to flood really badly. So we stacked everything in the basement in anticipation of flooding. Let me guess, everything including the fucking doll. My sister had this long black dress that she used as a TV stand in her college dorm. It was up high and poorly balanced, but whatever, good enough to save from the flooding. The floodwaters finally receded. It was days later. Anything that was above the water had a thick layer of dust and growth on it. And there were bare footprints across the dust on top of that dresser. Smaller footprints than mine. The youngest. Oh, lovely.
There's an little
Well, there we go.
parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Let's get going.
I completely forgot about my my non-lethal kills being on, so I had to double kill this dingus. Double kill.
A mirror. Riveting.
I said I'd salt and burn the door, but my mom said it was expensive and hid it somewhere among the horde. No clue what happened to it. It's probably out there one of the interstates hitchhiking right now.
Breathe deep and move.
Probably still in the attic or something, which actually caught fire a bit ago. But that was probably why. Probably why. We're going to tell ourselves it was wiring, because the alternatives are dreadful to think about.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Baldur? Maybe not, Mom.
The wiring was a mess. My dad did it. He's an idiot.
Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Alright, kiddos, let me persuade you guys not to try and rescue your buddy.
Do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
She's the best kind of family. One we got to pick ourselves. But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Well, Makers, your family sure are a colourful bunch, I'll give them that. That's about all I'll give them. No, Makers, I don't see your sister following me here on Twitch. They can't be that great. Is a 3-year-old? I have an 8-year-old. That's no excuse.
I just want to go home.
Me too, Marcon, and I'm already home. Used to do YouTube until my niece came along and priorities changed for. Gotcha. I mean, to be honest, I didn't start Twitch until, well, until last year, by which point my son was already a lot older than 3.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Oh, it's the freaking fairy in there that's talking.
Moving ahead.
Alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in that way.
I was like, what the heck is speaking?
2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count the lucky stars.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Here we go.
He also doesn't really do DJ hours. Are these DJ hours? Well, you know, come February, I am probably also switching over to daytime hours.
Come on, open up.
Oh my goodness! A crit fail.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
This is unacceptable.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
There we go. Ooh. Penumbral armor. Very nice. Hymns for the gone. Book of Prayers to Kalimvor, Judge of the Dead. I've taken off my glasses, so I can't continue reading this. Give me a second.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Someone has annotated it with the following. These are a little saccharine in places, but one or two have genuine merit as something more than religious doggerel. Something that actually evokes the complicated feelings of loss and hope for the departed, their well-being, their eternal preservation in paradise. Glasses gang, represent. Forever pausing to clean glasses gang, more like.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. This soul
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Me oh my, oh my, oh me.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
I don't want to get contacts again if I can get a good deal.
Tiny pixie trapped within.
I've been wearing glasses for most of my life.
These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery.
I don't know if I'd even be able to get used to my own reflection without glasses.
Malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
It seems like a fitting punishment for a poet.
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Torch is useless. Blasted curse. Torch flame won't stay lit.
These boots have seen everything. Let's see.
I guess you could say these things down here look pretty mean. Be it, Aura. Oh, come on. Ask if I'm wearing I used to wear contacts. Between the way they can be expensive and waking up earlier and getting dry because of that, stop wearing them. People ask me if I'm wearing contacts a lot, even with my glasses on. I think you're just surrounded by idiots. Where people think I got color contacts in, or fake hipster glasses, but with hipster glasses, but with contacts, or you go for the simpler, more rational answer to those questions is you're surrounded by idiots, and you say it in the same way Scarwood says it. Oh. I am surrounded by idiots.
Ready for another round?
I can't make my voice. I am surrounded by idiots. I can't make my voice deep enough to do Scar. I failed you.
What in the fuck, Knuckles, is this?
Yes, that. Speaking of Scar, Makers, have you played the game Stray? You know, cute little cat game with friendly robot. Not yet? Okay. Then I won't talk about it. Because there is a scene in it that reminds me of the bit with Scar and Mufasa. and it made Mealtime Junior laugh a lot. Well, he was sad at first, but then I was like, "Goodbye, brother," and then he laughed his ass off.
Blood comes easy these days.
He's still on his trip for another week.
Victory awaits.
I've seen some videos of it, and he's having a great time. He's went ice skating for the first time. And because the Netherlands has really good public transit, they were on some trains, and he was absolutely enthralled on the train. Like, he was just staring out the window. I've only been ice skating once, and I fractured both of my ankles, and it was on a date. I didn't get laid either. So I did like 2 sessions of ice skating with a friend beforehand to try and get a little bit more confidence. And I thought it was okay. And the day was going well. And we were about to finish ice skating. We were actually approaching the edge of the ice rink to leave. And I fell backwards onto my ankle, like onto my feet, like I was kneeling down, but the tips of the ice skates dug in. So I landed on my ankles, which had nowhere to bend. So I fractured both of them. Hairline fractures only. So I could still walk. It just fucking hurt to walk. So no ambulance. And I didn't get a pity fuck either. So yeah. Critical fucking fail on that. Haven't been ice skating since. Decided that ice-based activities, not for this dad. Thanks for a fun story, but also, god fucking damn it. Yes, chomp it to death. Good job, Astarion. Eventually, I'm going to give every single party member Sentinel. So the minute anyone does anything, they just get fucking eviscerated by Sentinel reactions. It's going to be great. Sentinel's OP. Like, when you have an entire party with Sentinel, it's just busted. Like, ridiculously busted.
This is my happy place.
Ouch.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
A Wood Elf Cavalier fighting with Sentinel. Nice. With the night back, let's bust out my Embrace of the Fallen here. Ow! Mystarion? God damn it. I fucked up.
Despite everything.
Hey, Abaddus. Long time no see. How are you? Been out too much over the weekend. I've just been mostly doing housekeeping shit, to be honest, on my end. Wound up with a terrible headache on Friday, so I didn't stream. I forgot to schedule my stream Saturday, so I just took the day off. But now we're back at it. Back in some video games. I think tomorrow we'll do some story time. And I'll just read a book on stream to you guys. See how that goes. I was at the Makerspace most of the weekend, CNC Refresh course, and it's nice. Oh, these dudes are dismantling my fucking party, Jesus. Yeah, I think I got a headache from the Chinook and the parametric pressure change as well. It was pretty gnarly. You're gonna take a real quick girl returns from the lurk to say, I'm gonna take a wag at CNC. Doesn't mean what I think it means. No. In this context, they're talking about using a machine, like machining. Not the other thing. But as a CNC is also a acronym used in the ink scene. And I think that's all I'll need to say on that particular topic. This fucking fear stunlock is brutal. Jesus Christ. Ah, yes. Thank you for explaining Google image search. That's a risky click right there, sir. Time to clear my history and cache. Unfortunately, brains do not have that same feature.
This'll be me. Beating things soil my hands.
CBT mean complex barotrauma. Oh god, why'd I hit my own zombie? Fuck's sake. Cognitive behavioral therapy, yes, I guess you could call it that. These fucking mean locks might actually beat me. Oh, great. Now I have to clear my history again. Oops. Lizelle, my love, my queen. You need to stop fucking missing. We're gonna die. We're gonna fucking full party wipe here if you don't stop fucking up. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure what CBT stands for. I haven't heard it before. It stands for cock and ball torture. You're welcome. Finding my own fear shit is now fucking them up. Good stuff. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I don't fancy their chances.
Right. Not mine either. I have a really good memory and spend a lot of time online, and it's a bad combo. Agreed. Agreed. Samesies.
Here we go again.
This is worth the cost.
Greetings, fellow person that helplessly retains all sorts of information that they would much rather never retain again. I've given up. I don't even cringe anymore. That's right. I've seen it all. Yep. Same boat. Like, oh yeah, it's that thing. I remember seeing that.
When I go.
All internet murder stuff to kink stuff to furry stuff to weird faction. I was there.
Yes, here.
And here come the ads. God damn it. Meme lock, more like small cock.
Fools these mortals be.
Get riggedy fucking wrecked, you bunch of nerds.
I'll take the pain away.
I'm trying to read a smut book and it's so fucking cliche, it's almost boring. It's a dark romance. Gonna give it a couple more chapters, but I don't know if I'll finish. Read it to mock it. Yes. This is the way.
Best avoid that trap.
With a flick of the wrist.
Coruscation ring. Provocative light blooms from the engaged contours of this ring. When the wielder deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb upon the target for 2 turns. Not bad. I do like it. Let's go take a resty rest. I play a lot of those dating sims and laugh at the bad ones. Still have a crush on a cartoon character from a good one I read like 9 years ago. I bet you still have a crush on Colonel Sanders as well, makers. Colonel Sanders, the chicken man. Are you not aware there's a Colonel Sanders dating sim? I'm talking anime Colonel Sanders here. Bring back the wedges. Oh, is that what you need to admit your lust for the Colonel? Admit to the fact that you goon for the Sanders? Sangoon?
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished.
I'd rather Colonel Nude and Goonie. Nudie and Goonie. If they bring back the wedges, you should find them on Blue Sky or brave the cursed lands of Twitter and hit them up with that offer.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save him.
Oh god, KFC fries are the fucking worst.
Go to see him at once.
Like, of all the fast food fries, KFC's ones are the absolute worst. It tastes like they intentionally mix pulped cardboard in with their potatoes before they fry them.
That'll fill my pack.
Well, I guess it's time to level up. And no, the real answer is the NB Twink from the Arcana. Of course it is. I will take the gunner. Thank you. You know what I might do when I play my Dastardly Dad playthrough? I might play as the Dark Urge, but also make him a bard. So he'll be a singing, prancing, dastardly Dark Urge. Bark Urge. Barf. Alright, what spell do we want here? Yeah, freedom of movement might be nice. Oh yes, we will take some more decks. Wait. I'm told we have sex with bears around these parts, only if they're called Broken Stoic. Only then, sir. Out! You fucking right. How you doing, Broken? How was your weekend, man? Good to see you. Confusion is nice. Evolved Black Tentacles is nice, but you know we can go for 2 with those. Doing well, man. How you doing? I'm doing all right. It's been a little bit sad boy hours because my son's been away for a week and he's going to be away for another week, and then he'll be with his mom for another week. So it's going to be 3 fucking weeks, or another 2 weeks before I really get to spend time with him, which sucks. But I'm surviving. I had a brutal headache on Friday, so I took the night off. But yeah, I'm doing okay on the balance of things. Maker's getting thirsty for the Rizzard over here. No, I know Makers has that halcyon thirst. It's Halcyon's chest. Nice. I'm gonna give Gale some medium armor as well, just so he's not so squidgy. Oh God! No, that's cursed. The only way you can make it more cursed is if you used my Shrek emote. Give this guy a Starion. There it is. That's horrifying. Horrifying, but I also really enjoy it. My cat on fucking housing. Yes. Witness her final form. Hey, my stream's not laggy at all, is it? It looks laggy in my browser, but it doesn't look too laggy on my desktop, so now I'm confused. Need a legs emote. All the levels for all the people. I have so many things for like monk and paladin, and I'm just patiently waiting until I can dual class and start punching the shit out of things.
A Selûnite shrine, hidden away.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
How delicious.
Take all the silver.
What's this? Moving.
Okay. Dearest Selûne, our fair maiden, weave our hearts with threads of silver, guide us with light of the moon, and quench us with the purest of tears. Shadows taunt us, hear our prayer. Shadows stalk us, hear our prayer. Shadows wound us, hear our prayer. Say, Luna, thou with the radiant loom, mend our hearts with threads of silver, heal us with drops of morning dew, and soothe our souls with the softest starglow.
At least things have stayed interesting. Never a dull moment.
Hidden amongst columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside written in tiny, urgent handwriting. I have concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Ketherith Thorm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well. But I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Masons Guild. Together we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog, Thorm.
Should mind my step.
Mealtime, if streaming doesn't work out for us, we need to do phone sex hotlines. I'm convinced. I'm down. Because, man, I wish I had a sexy accent. I'd be down, but nobody's like, oh yeah, New Jersey. So hot. So fucking hot. Oh my god. New Jersey.
That's curious.
Or like nude Jersey. I'm not an alcoholic. I just need food for my camp. I'm running out.
Anything of use? I'll take that.
He is Azuth, and I've already read this one. Another cracked wall, you say? Don't mind if I do. Infusion. Repeating shot. There we go. Oh, that's a very deadly thing to have right behind a right behind a wall. We're just gonna take this gigantic barrel of explosives.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
And we're gonna be grateful that we didn't accidentally detonate it.
Can't slow down.
All right.
Always room for more.
Oh, I almost forgot more wine over here. Still not an alcoholic. First ever viewer clip was me looting bronze in the game. What a strange thing to clip. Just looting bronze with no context. Oh, booze, not bronze. Nice. I'm pretty sure the first clip of me in this game involved the squirrel and the dreadful outcomes of that encounter. The Harpers. The Harpers are a secretive organization whose main purpose is the preservation of all things good and right in the world. They outfox evil at every turn with shrewd fighting or cunning political maneuver, and though they are not well organized, how could they be, with many members utterly ignorant of the identity of those they might claim as allies? They are united in purpose and goal. One Harper agent deployed correctly in a conflict often achieves the same result as a loosed army. Oh, we're back here.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom.
Very good.
That's why we're still standing around.
Nowhere's safe from this damn. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
I'll get rid of all of this stuff. Give me gold!
I've got a long road ahead.
What shall we buy? Look at people's equipment in a bit. Homebreaker armor is nice. Ah, good. Now I have most of my gold back.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay. Folks, I'm gonna go raid out and visit our friend Tuna for lunch. They're playing Hunt Showdown.
All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
Oh hi, what's this? Not kitchen things happening? Let me put together a little messagey message there.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in your way. Yeah? Keep sight narrows at night time. 2 steps in, you're likely to become some dagger's chief.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
I wish we could count your lucky stars.
Okay, here's our custom raid message. It's getting late in Baldur's Gate, and all there is to eat's been ate. We read some books and killed some mooks. Now we go to raid. Dad's Degens are here. Folks, thanks so much for hanging out with me for the last 4 hours while we doped around in Baldur's Gate. I appreciate every single one of you. I will be back online tomorrow with more Baldur's Gate because I don't have any meal kits to cook at the moment. And broken, I would stream for many more hours if I didn't have to work early in the morning tomorrow. Them damn adult responsibilities. A little stream ain't big enough to support me saying, oh, fuck you to full-time employment. Enjoy the warm weather and get ready for the cold. No! No! Make it stop! Folks, Tuna for Lunch is a variety streamer. We're going to go visit him. He describes himself as having chaotic himbo energy. So broken, I'm sure you're going to love him. So, yeah, that's where we're going. Good night, everybody. Oh, yeah, Sidlin gifted a bunch of subs as well, didn't she? So, Sidlin, thank you for the 400 biddies and the gifted subs to Lol, got around the time. Ludovic, TTV, Asian Zeeves, Earn Dust, Nard, Bolo, Chocolate Thunder 10, and Afterman 7.